Hi, Assalamualaikum. Now I will present you the FTP implementation by using ENSP. So firstly, we will just to design a scenario, which is the topology here. We will use two router and will be connected by using gigabit internet. And the port is 000 and also 000 here. So this is the IP address. So firstly, we will just need to start the topology, and then we need to capture the packets that will be show the communication between these two router. So we just need to right click this point and start data capture. Also this point I will also capture the data and the packets here. So when it is show the blue color, so it will start capturing the data between these two router. So we will open the command prompt for both router. And firstly, as usual, we will need to prepare the environment for this both router. So after we have prepared the environment for this between these two router, and it is connected between each other, so we just need to make sure these two router are connected by pinging R2 at R1. So when the pinging is successful, it means that the connection between these two router is successful. So after that, we will enable the FTP service at R1, which means that we will make R1 as the FTP server, while the R2 we will make it as the FTP client. So firstly, FTP service is disabled by default, so we just need to enable it at R1 by using FTP server enable command. So after that, we will set default FTP directory flash. So for now, we will configure the server, the FTP server at R1, which is we will set the username also and also the password. So now we have set the username and password. Then we will set the privilege level and also the FTP directory flash. So after we have set up everything, we just need to display FTP server, which is this R1 as the FTP server. So now we have the FTP server is running at R1, and the listening port for the server is port 21. So after this, we will establish the connection of the FTP client, which is at R2. We will just to connect this one by command the FTP and the IP address of router 1. So now we need to enter the username and also the passwords. The username here is Huawei, and also the password is okay. So it is stated that user log in. So next we need to run the DRR command to view the detailed information of the file, which means we just need to run the dir command to see the file in the server. So just run the dir at the client. So this is all the what we call it as the file or the file that have at the server. So after we see the file at the server, we need to set the transfer mode for the files to be transferred from the server, which is R1, to the client. So firstly, we need to enter the binary command. So we want to get the vrp config.zip file. So we just need to run the get command. So the transfer complete is stated here. So after we get the file that we want, we just need to close the server by running the buy command. So the server is closed. So after everything is done, which is the transfer process between these two router 1 and router 2, which is the client and the server. So we just need to ensure that the file that we transfer to the client have been transferred. So we just need to run the dir command. So it's stated here is vrp new.zip because the get command here, we get the vrp config.zip and save it as vrp new.zip at the client. So we have transferred it as vrp new.zip here. So after that, we just need to put, or we call it as rename. vrp. So we just need to run the put command vrp new.zip and just rename it or copy it as vrp new2.zip. So the transfer complete. So now what we have done here, we just need to see it by running the dir command. R1, we just need to run it here. Dir. So now we have here is vrp2.zip. So there are the communication between client and server. So after that, if we want to delete it, we just need to run the delete command. So deleting file flash vrp new.zip is completed, succeeded. So if the at R2, we can also run the delete command. So how we want to see it was deleted, we just need to run the dir command. So this is all the scenario that we have we have shown by using FTP command between client and server, which is R1 as the server and R2 as the client. So how we want to capture the packets in this between the communication between this client and server, we just need to open Wireshark that we have started the capture just now. So we have two Wireshark here. So we just need to stop the capture and just filter out by typing the FTP command. So this is all the FTP command here at the left side, and also here, just to filter it, and it is stated the protocol is as FTP. So if we can see here, it is both are same because there are only two link or only 2 point which is placed in one connection. So both are the same, which is the destination, the source, which is between R1 and R2 by using FTP protocol, and the response and request between this proof that both communication between R1 and R2, which is the client and the server, is happen between these two, which is the request and the response between client and server. So that's all from me. Thank you.